Hey guys, today I'm just going to be discussing something very important to all data professionals. Yeah, I'm serious, damn serious. Just keep watching this video.
I know a lot of us have been faced with this issue I want to discuss today, and I want us to really listen so that we can learn. In one phase of your career, be it when you started a career or at the later stage when you now experienced, I know you must have faced it because it's a general issue, it's a general data problem that is faced around the world. So, and it's very important as we grow in the field of data, as we advance, because now we are in the advent of generative AI, LLMs, and the rest. So, it's very important that newbies, data enthusiasts, even data analysts, even data engineer, all data um, professionals should ensure that this is well practiced, all right? And the concept I want to discuss with us today is data democratization.
Keep watching this video. In the next few minutes, I'm going to be showing you what you need to do.
So, say for example, you have different source of truth. So, say for example, data teams pull data from the database, maybe SQL Server, any of the databases. Now, there is a finance team that maybe they gather their own data using Excel, using CSV and the rest, maybe SAP or something. Maybe the database is speaking from SAP and then using the pipeline picks from SAP to the database, and then the finance team gets directly from SAP and then prepare the report. Maybe along the line they added some other stuffs and all that, maybe VAT and the rest. Then there's another audit team that also get their own, maybe from an Excel file or maybe from the agents. Now look at that. The same data, we're going to have this different result because let's say for example, when finance added VAT and the other ones, things has changed from the data. Audit has also added some other things, few more columns, another report. The data team is reporting 8 million revenue. Finance is saying we can see 8.5. Then audit is saying we can see 10 million, and this is a very critical issue that is faced in almost every, especially in big companies. I've faced that a lot. And I think it's high time we start driving the need for data democratization in businesses, because now you just imagine that you have an LLM, your company wants to build a bespoke LLM, and you have to now, you know, present, maybe get the data team to provide data to you. Now data team is going to be talking about, maybe there's some other, maybe there are some other product category that is not in the database. Data team is giving you that you are predicting, you are making, you are generating natural language using that data. Meanwhile finance has another thing. So, and then even again, let's say for example a business want to make informed decision. In this scenario you cannot really make the informed decision because now the data are scattered. You can't say it's the audit data that is correct. You can't say it's the finance data that is correct. So this is a very major problem. The solution to this is data democratization. What is data democratization? Sorry, that's a big one. Now, data democratization is just a way of ensuring that data is available. Data is centralized and it's available to everyone, stakeholders, business leaders, so that they won't even need they won't always need the need for data professionals to say, okay, please show me this, show me that. So that is data democratization. They can always go to a report and say, okay, this is the source of truth. I'm seeing the right thing. And you can see how why that is very important in today's world. So that's what I want to just discuss with us today. So what is the solution? How can we democratize the data? How can we, save ourselves from this issue of having different sources of truth? Because one of the advantages of data democratization is single source of truth. You are able to make more informed decision. You can more make predictive analytics and the rest. Now, how do you implement this? The only way to implement this is more like a roundtable discussion with the team. Now, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to which source of truth do you want us to adhere to, right? Now that has to come from the data team. So that's why as a data professional, you should be able to take charge, be able to, this is communication, be effective in communication so that you can communicate effectively to the business leader that there is a need for a single source of truth. So do we stick to what we have from the SAP that will get our database, or should we wait to get the additional columns and fields that the finance team add to their data, and then maybe create that pipeline to load to database before we work on our report? And then how do we synergize what audit is also getting? So now these are discussions. So the possible solutions could be that, okay, now let's first of all synergize, let's consolidate that data before we now create a pipeline that loads the database, so that the data team can just pick from the database and then create reports. So everybody just goes to the report, their dashboard, and know that yes, I'm seeing the correct figure, not that I'm seeing a different figure all around. So data democratization is a very key concept for all data professional in this current world, and I hope you've learned something. So I want you to, as you have listened to this, I know you've learned something. Just ensure that as you are learning, ensure that these are some of the things you should know, and these are some of the things you should communicate when you are faced with that, because I can bet you are going to be faced with issues like this in your workplace. But these are the ways you can do that. You communicate with the team, then you ensure that even if you are building any product, ensure that you ask questions. Okay, is there any other variants of this data, so that we already know, okay, what do we do? Maybe we need to speak to the data engineering team before we make the final decision. These are many more is what you need to do, right? And I hope this has helped you. Now I want you to subscribe to my channel. I want you to share and comment, right? It's going to be a very informative session. During this week, I'm going to be releasing some other videos that will help you. Thank you so much. Hope to see you next time. Bye.